Hello guys, welcome to the world Al-Nassr. I'm Khabzan Mohabi. Please subscribe. Tomorrow we are playing Al-Ittihad, Al-Nassr against Al-Ittihad, 1400 South African time, but in some places it will be around 4, somewhere it's going to be around 12, it's going to be around 1, quarter past 1, but it's going to be tomorrow. Al-Nassr versus Al-Ittihad. Let's look at the preview and our lineup. Of course, a prediction. We predict how we are going to be lining up on that match. For me, I think tomorrow, on the last game, we didn't play Bento, but tomorrow I think Bento will start. And then I think we'll continue with Bushal on position 3. And then tomorrow, that's where we're going to play against Mohamed Simakan and Nico Martinez. We must capitalize on that. The way Al-Ittihad has been playing on their preseason. I mean, they played against Tondela and they lost 2-1. They play against Fulham, lost. Fenerbahce 4-1. I think against Fulham it was 4-2, but against Fenerbahce it was 4-0, 4-0. And then and then they play another team. I think it was on the 3rd division of Portuguese. That's where they won 5-1. And then our 2 center backs is gonna be Mohamed Simakan and Nico Martinez, and then I believe we'll continue with Yaya. We still continue with Yaya, and then Marcelo, of course, and then because if we have realized that our coach his format is 4-2-3-1. It's going to play 4-2-3-1. Therefore, it's going to play Marcelo. I think it's going to play Marcelo. Next to Marcelo, I think it's going to be Wesley. I think it's going to be Wesley. I don't see Angelo. I think it's going to be Wesley. And of course, I believe Kingsley Coman will start this game. And then I think it's going to be Kingsley Coman, and then Joao Felix and Mane. I think he's going to start this game. He must start this game. And then forward then is going to be Cristiano Ronaldo. So it's going to be Bento, Bushal, Mohamed Simakan, Nico, and then Yaya, Marcelo, Wesley, and then on our left wing we're going to run with Kingsley Coman, and then Joao Felix as our number 10, and then we're going to play Mane, but I think Joao Felix and Kingsley, maybe they're going to rotate, and then we're going to play with Mane and then Cristiano Ronaldo running forward. This is going to be, I mean, it must be a winning game for us. We must win this thing. I mean, if last season we played Al-Ittihad on 2 matches and we lost both of those matches, but the season before we played them 2 matches and then they lost both of them. It was not about last year. It was all about coaching. If you can look at the way we played last year. I mean, on the last game, we scored 2, and then we end up losing that game 3-2. And it was a little bit confused. I mean, our players, they were a little bit confused, because if we we are able to score two as a big team as we are, and we end up losing that game 3-2, you see, is lack of concentration. But the problem, it was our defense last year. So of course we have Inigo Martinez, which I'm happy with Inigo, because it's going to help, not only with our players, which are the Saudi players, but again with Mohamed Simakan, because the Mohamed likes to attack. He move forward, so he needs someone who can cover for him when he moves forward. But all in all, I believe this is going to be a simple winning game for us. We must win this game all the way to the final and win that final. I expect, at least if we, because I don't think we're going to start with Nawaf Al-Akidi, for the same reason, which he lost that game. We lost that game due to some little mistakes on defense, but even goalkeeping. He just need time. He will play on Kings Cup, when we play the Kings Cup, and then he will play some of the games of the Champions League too. So he'll gain the confidence in game, but for now we need Bento, because we played against Rio Ave with Bento, and then he kept clean sheet. We played again against Toulouse. Of course, and it was a mistake again, that goal of Yaya, where it was 2-1. He considered 2-1. He considered one actually, and then we won 2-1. So and then on that game of Saint Johan, we are not going to count that one. I still believe that was a small team, but looking at these two games of because I believe Kingsley Coman is going to remove Angelo. Actually, he must be there when Leslie last time played that position, but now I think he's going to completely remove Angelo, Wesley in that position, and Wesley will be next to, because on the past two games before this last games of Almeria, Wesley plays almost 80 minutes, 87 minutes. So you believe that Wesley will keep on playing, will play tomorrow next to, and he started two games, I think two games next to Marcelo Brozovic. So then you expect that the Al-Ittihad goalkeeper is injured, and their defender, one of their defenders is a centre back, but one of their defender, but Karim Benzema will be on that game tomorrow. And then another person, you expect Kante to be on that, Angolo Kante to be on that position, on that game. But it must be. They are still on honeymoon of last season, so we can capitalize on that. I believe this must be an easy win for us. It can be tough because they will be playing a competition now in this time, but it must end up winning this game easily. Ronaldo is fit, our goalkeeper is fit. Only our midfielder, one of our midfielder, but of course we are not going to play with him. We still have Abdul Karim, which he can play as a forward, but there's a midfielder again. And then we still have Malik Al-Jaba. all in all, our squad, all of them, I think, except the one player, they are fit. So we are ready tomorrow to play, and I believe we're going to win this game. I think 3-1. I'll put 3-1. Maybe it can be more, it can be 2-1, but I will put 3-1. And I'm happy if you can go to the comment section and tell me what's your lineup of tomorrow, and your score line. But I believe we're going to win this 3-1. It must be an easy game, especially with this coach. Things must start to be, clearer. All right, guys. And then thank you very much. But don't forget to subscribe and then like this video and put the notification bell. Thank you. Bye.